Hello there, my name is Grace, and tonight I welcome you to this special visualization. Before we go on our journey, snuggle up in your bed or on your couch and let your head be heavy on the pillow or cushion. Your breath slow down a little. Let your mind drift off for just a moment. Now, just think about this. How often do you truly feel happy and safe in the present moment, in the here and now? How often do you really feel that lightness within, that lightness that makes everything around us just a little bit more enjoyable? Allowing yourself to daydream, to drift off into a fantasy of that wonderful situation where everything goes perfectly well, that moment where you are inspired and all goes well, or that dream you have thought about so often finally coming true. In these moments, you experience the mystery and beauty of the universe. Because you have seen it inside your mind, you have lived it over and over. And you have felt this feeling of joy and achievement in your life. In these moments, you just allow yourself to be stunned by the endless possibilities around you. Suddenly, the world unfolds and shows you its infinity. So let this story remind you that even though we fear the dark, inside and around, we have that light that shines brightly while we enter it always. And while we move through the unknown, we realize that there is really nothing to fear, but rather something to discover and to be enchanted by. Suddenly, it's easy to just see a little further and take another step, illuminating more of the path ahead of us. We become a little more brave, just like when we were small and we wanted to know more about what's going on in the world around us. Seeing what's around the river bend or discovering another lollipop flavour. Do you remember? Good. Keep that memory in your heart. And remind yourself how exciting it was to explore and walk with your senses sharp, your awareness alert. Because that way, it's much easier to visualize that wonderful situation, that perfect encounter, or reaching that goal you have worked so hard for. Like Walt Disney, one of the biggest dreamers of all times, once wisely said, "If you can dream it, you can do it." And even more importantly, as I would say, if you can feel it, you can do it. And I'll add that the more often you are doing this visualization, the easier it will become, and the more positive it will affect your life. Of course, it's just fine if you are no champion right away. It's through small steps that we learn and grow. Hypnotherapy. Sink deeper into relaxed awareness. With that in mind, take a deep breath in and release. Feels good, right? Take another breath in. Fill your belly with nourishing oxygen. And release. Let go just a little bit more of all the thoughts and residue of the day. And finally, take one last deep breath in, fill up your lungs, and breathe out. Relax. Good. Now breathe normally and feel how you drift deeper and deeper with every out-breath into the magic of the night and into the power of visualizing what you want. For that, we will now make our way to a small island that is part of the enchanting Scottish Hebrides.